Right, so for today's video, we're going to be talking about some cookie drama and how it has resulted in some potential legal action. Now, there's two main people you need to be aware of here. The first one being DreinDallas, who has 1.5 million followers, who uploads like a bunch of videos, a lot of like food reviews as well. And the second person you need to be aware of is a TikToker called Ashley Cunningham, who has around 600,000 followers and has recently just opened up a cookie store. So you can probably see where this situation's going, right? We're talking about someone who does food reviews, and we're talking about someone who just opened up a food store, a cookie store. Now, we can see this video here. This is uploaded in February. This is the store being promoted, the signs being put on the store. Backlash Bakes, it's called. And I believe at the time of recording this video, it has only been opened for around 2 weeks. And since opening the store, clearly it is very high in demand. There's been queues out the doors. We see videos throughout this of the queues out the doors. And Dre actually decided to go over to the store to try out the cookies, try out some other things that they sell as well, to give a review. Okay, so we can see the store here with the queue as well.
Now, you won't be waiting the hour and a half that I waited in this line because of the amount of people. You're gonna be waiting because her mama is doing the packing and people are trying to help her mama, but her mama don't want no help. And I think she's a little confused.
Okay, so straight away you can see that he said he had to wait a long time in the queue. He says an hour and a half in this video. In a later video, he does say 3 hours, so I'm not sure how long it is. But he also says that the reason why he had to wait so long is because her mum is helping out and doesn't want to have help from somebody else and looks a bit confused. Now, this comment in particular has split a lot of people. We'll see in the comment section in just a second. A lot of people think this comment was unnecessary. A lot of people just think he's giving his honest review of the place. But that is a big part of the situation, and that comment will be referenced quite a bit throughout this. Now, the video carries on and he's trying the cookies. He doesn't look all too impressed with the cookies. I think he says the cookies are like a 6 out of 10.
The s'mores cookie, 6 out of 10. Next, I got the cornbread cookie. 4 or 5. 5 out of 10. And then we got a toffee chocolate chip cookie. I just don't think it tastes like what
I need to taste some toffee.
Yeah, it don't taste like what the cookie is.
But then later on in the video, he tries a cinnamon roll and he says that that's a straight 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Cinnamon roll, 10 out of 10.
Okay, so you get the point, right? He's uploaded a video reviewing the place. Wasn't the biggest fan of the cookies, really liked the cinnamon roll. Then on top of that, you got the comment about the queue being long because her mum doesn't want help from other people and looks confused. And if we look at the comment section here, we can see what people's original thoughts were before this even turned into a much bigger situation. We got a comment here saying, why talk about her mum though? The mum line was not needed. Dang Dre, you reviewed her bakery like it was crumble. She just opened and the demand has been insane. Not saying you should lie, but you could have done this review with more grace. Then on the flip side, we've got people supporting Dre, like this comment here saying, I'm so confused, he was so polite. This is not the first review I've seen where the cookies were rated low. So far, everyone raves about the cinnamon roll. You didn't say anything about her mother either. Now, before we get to Ashley's response and the whole like legal action stuff, clearly Dre was getting like a lot of criticism in the comment section. So he actually ended up uploading another video responding to the criticism.
And y'all pissing me off because I'm receiving a lot of messages about my video about Ashley cookies. First of all, salute to Ashley. I didn't know her story until yesterday. So I drove an hour to her location to try her cinnamon roll. When I got there, I seen that she had cookies, okay? So I said, well, let me try everything. I spent $50.
This is where we hear Dre say that he waited in the queue for 3 hours. Obviously, like I said earlier in the first video, he said he waited for an hour and a half. So I'm not sure what it is. But then he goes on to say, just because he doesn't like it doesn't mean that you won't like it.
She was out there giving water to people because the line was long. I waited 3 hours in that line. 3 hours in that line to support a black woman. So just because I necessarily do not like something does not mean that y'all not gonna like it. I gave the cinnamon roll a 10 out of 10, and I gave the cookies what I gave them. But bro, that does not mean that this lady is not going to succeed. The line was out the door. When I left, the line was still out the door. So my review really don't mean shit, honestly, with her success because she's successful already. I just went because I seen a black woman doing her thing. So to y'all that's in the comment section and to the rest of y'all that's sending me DMs, bro, being disrespectful, fuck y'all. Oh, my mama.
Okay, so you can see his response to the criticism straight away, right? He basically said fuck you to everyone who was like criticizing him, or people who were being disrespectful anyways. Looking at the comment section of this video, there's more comments like this one saying it wasn't what you said, it's how you said it. On the flip side, there's comments like this one saying I had the cookies before and they're not good, your opinion is valid. So they are pretty split again. I would say scrolling down the comments, it seems like the vast majority of the people do think that the comment about her mum was unnecessary and wasn't needed. But like I said, there is also a lot on the flip side. So it is a very split comment section. But this is where we get to Ashley's response. Now, in this response video, she doesn't necessarily say, like, this is a response to Dre's video. It's pretty clear it is, and we'll even see that in the comment section. But she does start off the video by talking about how much of a help her mum has been with her business.
I just want to give a shout out to my beautiful mother who has been helping me literally for the past couple of years. She's retired and she has dedicated so much of her time to volunteering to help me. This is her at 10:30 at night, washing the aprons. She irons them after the staff wears them because our aprons are cream. These are my friends who show up to help clean the bakery after hours because this is a bigger feat than I could have ever imagined.
Ashley then goes on to say that she knows that she's not going to be able to please everybody.
Of course, it won't satisfy everyone. Like, we know that. There's different cookie businesses that people don't like. There's cookie businesses that I don't like. There's no cookies that I like except literally one, which is why I created my cookie business. And it satisfies like-minded people who like the cookies that I like.
And then finally goes on to say that she can tell when someone is given, like, valid criticism and constructive feedback rather than someone who isn't.
And I'm very proud of myself for not giving up, for doing something that I have never seen anyone done, including people who have a lot of criticism toward me that is not constructive. And I want to say that, like, I understand what feedback is. I understand when someone wants to see me win or when someone has spent their hard-earned money and has a concern. And if you have walked in my 2 doors within the past 10 days that we have been open, 10 days, you would know that.
Now, in the comment section of this video, we can see some more direct responses from Ashley to Dre or from Dre's video. Like, Ashley's responding to a comment here that says, tell your mum it's okay for people to help her. And Ashley says, please come to the bakery and tell me how what you said is true. 3 people work back there. I genuinely don't know where he got that from. It's bullshit and that's why I'm annoyed. It's a lie. There's another comment here that says Dre was messy for mentioning her mum in the video. And then there's another reply saying all he said was that she didn't want to help packing orders. And Ashley replied to this saying, which is untrue. He went on live saying my mum is the reason the line is long, etc. I need to actually speak with a lawyer because it's a lie and it's defamation. And then following on in the same thread, someone's actually said, now you don't need no kind of lawyer for that. And Ashley says, about someone spreading misinformation publicly about your business on live platforms, that's what lawyers are for. So clearly she's hinting at suing here for defamation. I mean, she literally says it's defamation, I need to speak to lawyers. Then in the same thread, there's some further comments from Ashley that says, he lied about what was going on behind the counter. 3 people work there. So the fact y'all are saying this means he has spread misinformation. He got on live and kept lying. He still hasn't corrected his lie. He filmed multiple people packing orders behind the counter, and he still decided to lie. He will get his. Okay, so clearly Ashley isn't happy with Dre's video. We don't know, like, full details, obviously, of, like, how long the line was taken, because obviously we've heard 2 different time frames now. We also don't know the truth about these claims about her mum, like, not wanting help or anything like that. I mean, in Dre's video, which is obviously what Ashley's just mentioned here, you can see there's a few people here. We can see 3 people in frame right now. I believe this is Ashley's mum here. This is obviously Ashley. And then there's another person helping out here. I don't know what each person's individual job was on that day. But yeah, I will say, if this was a good legal route, I don't think it would go much further, to be honest, just because it's a video where Dre says he waited in line and it's because, like, her mum didn't want help. I don't think that would be enough for, like, a lawsuit, like a defamation lawsuit. But you can obviously see why Ashley wouldn't be happy with that comment, especially if, in her opinion, it isn't true. Now, as you also might be able to tell from these comment sections, this live stream has been mentioned a few times, right? Apparently, Dre went on live and was spreading lies, saying more stuff about this situation. The issue is, with a live stream, we don't have access to it. So there's obviously a part missing in this story, which is a big shame. We don't know what was said. Judging from the comment section, it's more of just kind of the same stuff, saying that, like, her mum's the reason why, like, the queue was so long because she didn't want help. But it is important to note that we don't have access to that live stream and I haven't seen it, so I don't know exactly what was said there. Now, what we do have is Dre's response to Ashley's video, or more specifically the comment section, right? Talking about this lawsuit and potential defamation lawsuit, contacting lawyers, all this stuff.
Saying that you're going to take legal action against me based off of my experience is absolutely insane. This has completely gotten out of whack.
And then we actually hear Dre respond to the claims that he was lying on live, and this is Dre's point of view. Again, it's a shame I haven't seen the live stream.
I did not get on my live. What you said is that I got on my live and I was spreading misinformation. I got on my live to tell the people not to be bashing me and to still go into your establishment and see for themselves. I also sent you a message to let you know that I was not bashing your mom, and that if you took it that way, that I apologized. I gave you my phone number so that I can speak with you. And I also let you know that I would be back to get a cinnamon roll because I felt like the cinnamon roll was a 10 out of 10. Not only that, I rated your cookies a 5 out of 10.
And then Dre goes on further to explain what he meant with his comment about Ashley's mum.
The situation with your mom, I spoke about my experience. Not only me, but the people that have been waiting there along with your really good friend, and I hate to throw her out, but your really good friend who recognized me, the one that was supposed to have a conversation with you the next day, a phone call. How do I know that? Because she told me. She said that she was going to talk to you about your mom. We were not waiting on cookies to be made. Everybody was waiting on the orders to be packed. I drove an hour to Pasadena, and you didn't ask me to, but I drove an hour to Pasadena, and then I waited in the line for those hours because I said, I don't know who this girl is, but so many people keep commenting saying, Dre, go here, go here, go here. And I seen she was a black woman, so I went to go support. So now I'm disappointed.
And then Dre ends the video by saying that Ashley is letting people in the comment section hype her up, and basically says like his lawyers are ready if it is going to go further.
Because this is absolutely crazy. What you're doing is letting these people in this comment section get you hyped up. So if taking legal action is what you feel like you want to do because of my experience, baby, you can get your people ready, but mine are already ready now.
Now, looking at the comment section in this video, a lot of people are just confused how we got this far, I guess. Like, there's comments here saying, wait, she's suing. Another comment here saying, legal action, question mark, question mark, question mark. Clearly, people are confused how it's got this far, and that is basically the situation at this point. I don't believe it will go further legally, because that'd be a very expensive and stressful process, and this situation will obviously die down in just a few days anyways. And I think there's anything that we have learned from previous situations is if a business responds to, like, reviews or criticism or whatnot with, like, legal action, it usually doesn't go well for them, even if they believe that they are in the right, and clearly Ashley believes that she is in the right here. But even if she is in the right, it usually doesn't go well. We've seen it like a million times in situations like this. People will not be happy with that. But I guess the big question that's came out of this, that's clearly split a lot of opinions, is the comment that he made. Like, the comment about her mum and not wanting to have help, and that's the reason why the queue is taking so long. I would love to know your opinions in the comment section down below, because like I said, the opinions are clearly very split, and I would imagine there probably will be in this video too. But of course, not only that, let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below on the full situation, and again, that is all we have at this point, so yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new. Also, if you're interested in some other content, me and Emily have a channel where we play games, react to reality shows, stuff like that, so if you're interested in any of that, the link will be in the description, and until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.
Trending on
people
Twitter,
loved it.
blazing the chat boards.
I wonder why I never got renewed then.
Can you
Oh
kill
my-
people on reality TV? Are they really dead?
Yeah, this one
Kimberly,
person-
get a grip.
I think that would be unethical. You reckon? Did ABC kill people on reality TV?
Oh, come
Fuck
on.
off.
Come on, guys.
Use your brains, man.